Steamed caramel bread pudding. A simple, easy, steamed caramel bread pudding with eggs can be made in a pressure cooker or a steamer without using an oven. With the kids' examinations, pick up and drop off for the choir, theater, piano lessons, a midweek casino party, a high tea hosted at home, and the AGM preparations, the previous week simply flew by in a blur. The Navy Wives Welfare Association's NWWA annual general meeting is about to take place, and as committee members, we have been working hard on our PowerPoint presentations to be delivered on D-Day. With all of these things going on, the Foodie Monday blog hop was the last thing on my mind as I went nuts and kept attempting to capture my own tail. And to top it all off, my husband, who had been flying in the middle of the ocean for the last month as part of the Malabar exercise off the East Coast, opted to surface last Monday rather than on the scheduled day. Even though my images were prepared, I abruptly withdrew from the blog hop because I wanted to spend time with him and the kids. On Monday, the subject will be steamed recipes. I made the decision to share with you all the very first pudding recipe I learned from my mother-in-law, an Army wife showed me how to make a really simple bread pudding that was popular in the military services community during her time. This caramel bread pudding has a melt-in-your-mouth feel and is utterly wonderful, similar to caramel flan or a creamy custard treat. This straightforward delicacy is produced using milk, sugar, eggs, vanilla essence, and stale bread. It is then cooked in a steamer or pressure cooker and covered with caramel. I ask you, how much easier can this be? It is a little different from the traditional old-fashioned English bread pudding and is known as Indian bread pudding. People will go crazy for it whether you serve it as a simple dessert for a dinner party at home or a tea party and garnish it with some exotic fruits or nuts. If you have a lot of leftover bread resting in the bread box, use it as a sweet dessert for the kids after school or during playtime. Enjoy the delicate, creamy, melt-in-your-mouth, steaming caramel bread pudding. Ingredients: brown or white bread, 4 slices. 1 egg. Milk in 500 milliliters. 12 tablespoons sugar. A couple of drops of vanilla extract. Instructions: when the milk is bubbling hot, turn off the heat in the pan. With 1 tablespoon set aside for caramelization, add the sugar to the milk and stir. Bread pieces should be soaked in hot milk, and the mixture should cool fully after 15 to 20 minutes. The egg and vanilla may now be added, and everything should be well combined by whisking with an electric mixer. Take the remaining sugar and begin melting it over medium heat in a 6-inch circular baking pan. Lift the pan with a pair of tongs after the sugar becomes golden brown and begins to bubble, then tilt it so that the caramel coats the edges of the pan evenly. The sugar can alternatively be mixed with 1 to 2 teaspoons of water. Fill the baking pan with the bread milk egg mixture, cover it with aluminum foil, poke some vent holes in it, and steam it in a steamer or pressure cooker for 30 to 35 minutes. 2 cups of water should be added to a pressure cooker, along with a trivet on top of which the pudding pan should be set with no more than 1 inch of the base of the pan immersed. A toothpick inserted should come out clean after 30 to 35 minutes of steaming on low to medium heat. Tightly close the lid. Remove the whistle weight. For neat slices, unmold the pudding after cooling and chilling it for 2 hours. I used my steamer, which makes it easier for water to boil on the bottom deck, to steam it. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you may steam in a large, deep pan with a cover on.